to the 100 dart challenge. You do not know what the 100 dart challenge is.
So how does the 100 dart challenge work? You take a blaster with 100 rounds, you run 100 rounds through it with a timer.
The timer stops after you fire 100 darts.
Then you put it up on the 100 dart challenge list, see if it's good or bad, and see where it just lands all the time. And that is how the 100 dart challenge works.
Today we are looking at a blaster that can fire Mega XL. Mega XL is back, but today in Rival, this is my really crappy made rocket launcher. It's based on, the one that was 3D printed. But I thought I could make it when I was really young. This was one of my pretty extreme builds when I was younger, and it's a little bent. But there's nothing wrong with that. It actually hits really hard because there's actually brass barrel in here, but we're not firing half darts or full lengths. We're firing a Mega XL. You prime it down, you push it up, you pull the trigger, Mega XL. That's all we care about here. Issues, it's going to be slow. It's going to be pretty slow. So it's probably not going to be that great on the challenge. But we're going to give it a shot. Paprika? Are you okay? Sorry, my cat. Paprika. Cat's freaking out because we're actually moving. But with that, there's not really much else to say, shall we? Let's take it to the challenge, shall we? How many shall we's can I say in this episode, huh? Alright guys, we have the blaster. We have 100 Mega XL rounds. So with that, we load the blaster. And let's get started, shall we? And this thing does fire Mega XL very well. Surprisingly. This might take a bit, and it's not very easy to put it on its thing, on its post, but I'm gonna try. We're gonna do our best here. These things are just flying, aren't they? We have now a towel to block the rounds from just hitting the door completely. But you can still see the force these rounds are putting onto it. That's for sure. Aw, there's so many of these rounds. We can do it. We can push through it, can't we? Ooh, bad dart. We're just gonna keep going the best we can. This is definitely going to be pretty slow, that's for sure. And I was holding the handle wrong because the handle's pretty big. So my hand actually was getting rubbed raw a little bit, but I fixed it. Oh, I'm learning how to just load the rounds onto the post. I'm learning it's where it is and its angles and stuff. And if you want to know exactly how I made this thing, it's just what is that? It's not a Titan rocket, it's a Demolisher rocket barrel. And all I did was put a little bit of electrical tape on the front of it. And that's it. Oh, there goes Paprika. Paprika is my cat. She will be not harmed in the making of this video. She just likes chasing Mega XL. Well, she likes chasing darts, and she will not eat them. She just has fun chasing them around. I'm sorry, Paprika. The towel has messed up everything, I know. There you go, Paprika. Wow, Paprika, that one hit the wall. Oh, Rodriguez got on board. And that one was hefty. That one was a hefty round too. That one was built well. Only so much more to go. Just like another 50%. No, like 30% left. And once again, like I said, it fires, this blaster, I think fires Mega XL around, I think it's like 55 feet per second. Damn, that thing stopped the wall sideways. But it can also fire half darts. And it fires half darts, I think at like 100 to like 110. And full lengths at like, I think it's like, I haven't really tested full lengths. I think it's 80 to like 90. But overall, is one of my original big builds. Uh-oh. Get off there. That one might be broken. Oh, that one. What happened? What happened here? No. Oh. Just some bad darts, I guess? I don't know what's wrong with those. Alright, we're back to it. 2 bad ones in a row, though. Dang. This thing doesn't have the power to blow Mega XL darts heads off, so I don't really understand what that was. Oh, no. We're entering 5 minutes. We might be in the bottom 10 here. If this goes on for too much longer. The worst 10 of the 100-yard challenge. There's a lot of blue out there. Almost looks like an ocean. Wow, this thing's starting to get squeaky. Honestly, I don't think this thing has ever had 100 rounds just fired through it. Once again, just a dart that doesn't work well with the barrel. Not barrel, it's a straw. I don't know, I'm just gonna call it a straw. Alright, I think we won't get into the bottom 10, but it depends if I keep doing that. Mega XLs are just all built differently. Some are loose, some are too tight, some fit nicely. Majority of them fit nicely, at least. I think it's gonna take like a time of like 650 to get in the bottom 10, something like that. So I think we're gonna be safe. Paprika's back in. Paprika just ran through all the darts. Now I'm getting all the ones that don't fit well. All right, 2 left. 1 left. Alright. By the time of 6 minutes, 34 seconds, this thing is absolutely awful. But we knew it was not going to be fast. Well, honestly, not too bad. Let's just take this recap. And final thoughts, shall we?
So, the Mega XL knockout coming in at 121st at 6 minutes 33 seconds. It is now 7th worst blaster the series has ever seen. It falls 3 seconds away from the Desperado and 4 seconds away from the actual original knockout. It is in the absolute worst blasters of the list. It is absolutely awful in every regard when it's on the worst 10 blasters.
So, this guy didn't do so good in the end. But honestly, for firing Mega XL, you saw those shots. Did pretty well. Pretty well in its entirety. Issues was I didn't fully seat it. It gets stuck sometimes, so you hear that little click. It needs to be fully seated or you lose nothing. It just kind of hurts the blaster. And some of the darts were didn't want to fire off of this because they were either too tight or too loose. The majority of them were good, but I would say there's probably about 20 rounds that were too tight and probably around 5 rounds that were too loose. So that's just what you get for quality. I mean, I have 100 Mega XL rounds. I know Dr. Flux has 100, but I don't know who else does. But with that, it did good in my book, but a terrible time. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you next time in the 100 Yard Challenge. And bye-bye!